Okay, so here's some general help you can use tomorrow in class. I'm leaving a problem for you to work on, and it's a start, since out problem. I'm not going to give you all the details on how to work on the problem in here, but I'm going to give you some hints to sort of help you out. Basically, with any start, since out problem, they give you a rate. It's going to make up the rate right here. Let's say it was 46 plus 25 sine of t. And they'll always give you a rate. They'll give you the units of measure for that. So, for example, this could be something that is at a rate of pounds per hour. Okay, so whenever you're given that initial information, remember this is your rate, and your rate is like a derivative. The integral of that is going to be a quantity. So the quantity, if you integrated this function g of t, I'd get back the units in pounds. And if I take the derivative, that's going to be the rate of change of the rate of change. So that would be libs per hour squared. And I see that as the rate of change of the rate of change. Okay, so oftentimes they will ask you to find how much stuff is in a, how much material you have, things you have after a certain amount of time. Remember, when you go to do that, that total is always going to be equal to what you started out with. So they'll always give you an initial quantity. So let's say my initial quantity was 600 libs. Total is 600 plus the integral of the rate of stuff coming in. Rate in. Minus, if there is, an integral of the rate of the stuff going out. So the big thing is to be able to identify these things as you're going to work. Sometimes they're an equation. Sometimes they give you a number. Sometimes the rates are constant, and it won't look like an equation, but you'll know what it is based on its units of measure, and you'll fill that information on in. The piece to be careful about is sometimes things don't start at the same time. So, for example, sometimes the rate in starts at the beginning and goes to a certain time, like 8. And sometimes the rate out starts at a different time and goes to the same time there. You have to check in the problem as you work to see which one you're going to be going with. Now, oftentimes they'll ask you questions about the amount of stuff that's happening. Because remember, let's say you have like a factory where things go in and things go out. The amount of stuff you have is always going to be moving. That would be the amount. Now, the rate of it, which is usually the equation they give you, is kind of like having a slope. It tells you when things are going in the fastest or out the fastest. So oftentimes they'll ask you whether an amount is increasing or decreasing. If they ask you whether an amount is increasing or decreasing, all you're going to look at is the rate. Is the rate positive? Then it's going to be increasing. If the rate is negative, then it's going to be decreasing. And sometimes if you have two rates involved, you have to combine that rate in with the rate out. If you get a positive number, then you have more stuff coming in. And if you have a negative number, you have more stuff and the amount is decreasing. So those are some guides to help you on the problem for tomorrow. You can rewatch this video during class to help you. And the question is going to be given to you by the sub. Okay? Have a good day.